Hello, this is Paola Passodetti from Mial Friuli Venezia Giulia. Welcome to all of you to this presentation about communication. What is communication about? Communication is sharing your points with other human beings. Communication is an ever-present feature in human interaction. Paul Watzlawick and the School of Palo Alto in the 40s defined the 5 axioms of communication. What are the 5 axioms of communication? They represent a network of rules that try to explain or that govern the communication process. Communication was defined as a social process. Let's look at the first axiom. One cannot not communicate. The first axiom shows that every single thing a person does is communication, activity or inactivity, words or silence. All have message value. They influence the others, and these others in turn cannot not respond, and thus they are themselves communicating. The man sitting here is apparently not willing to talk to anyone, not willing to communicate, but the message is delivering us is this: I am not willing to talk to anyone. Each communication has 2 sides, a content one and a relationship one. So the second axiom states that there are different levels in a communicative interaction. Content refers to the actual subject matter of what is being discussed. The relationship level of a communicative act has to do with how the 2 communicators consider each other. Third axiom. Communication depends on the speaker's viewpoint. What can you see in the slide? Can you see a young woman? Or can you see an old woman? Or can you see both? All answers are correct. It depends on our point of view. Axiom number 4. Communication is developed on 2 levels, verbal and non-verbal. So we can say the verbal level is the oral, the spoken word, and the written word. The non-verbal level has a lot of different features to it. An example, facial expression, very important in delivering your message. Gestures, body language, your posture, proxemics, how distant, how close, how far you maintain yourself from the other person, the clothes you're wearing, your hairstyle, and a lot of involuntary signals like the blinking of your eyes or the movements of your hands. We can see here that a massive 55% of our communication is in our body language. 38% is in our voice and how we use it. And only 7% is in what we actually say, the spoken words. Axiom number 5. Each communicative interaction is either symmetrical or complementary. So the fifth axiom is concerned with communication being either symmetrical when the participants in the interaction are on equal ground with regard to the power they have in this interaction. Or it can be complementary when one of them is over the other. Conflict may arise in this situation when one of the two parties likes the status quo to change. The strength of the 5 axioms consists in explaining what happens during a communication process rather than steering it.